Hello everybody, today I'm going to demonstrate to you how to do a Spanish edge braiding with 2 loops. To start this braid, I've taken a piece of leather thong and marked one side with a black line. On one end I've attached a paper clip. On the other end I've attached a piece of wood. So I'm going to pass the needle through hole number 2. And I'm going to take it, come around, and go through hole number 1. The next pass, I'm going to take it, pass through hole number 2 again. This creates an X at the top of the braid. I'm going to pull this in tight. I'm going to tuck the needle underneath both of these, underneath the X. While holding pressure on here. Well, I'm going to leave this here. So this is the top of the first braid. Next, I'm going to go through hole number 3 while keeping some pressure on this thong. So now I'm going to tuck this needle under this one and under this one. So we'll create an X in the first loop. I'm going to use a similar X on the next loop. And I'm going to tuck on here and then pull this tight. This creates the second braid. Next, while holding some pressure here, I'm going to go to hole number 4. Again, there's an X that's created here. So I'm going to tuck under this thong as well as this thong. Not this one, these two right here. Always applying a little bit of pressure on this side. Now I'm going to pull it tight. So I hope you begin to see a pattern. Next one, I'm going to pass hole number 5. As I come around, I'll keep some pressure on this thong right here. And I tuck under this one and this one. So the one that was in the previous loop, this is the one that made the previous loop. We're going to tuck under that one. Let's try this one more time. Tuck under this, pull into the 6. Come around. I'm going to go under this one and this one. This is what the braiding looks like on both sides. Just gone through the last loop, and now I'm going to try to finish it. All I'm going to do to finish this braiding is the back braid. That is, I'm going to pick any one of the braids and just follow it. For example, these 2 braids are now parallel, so I'm just going to follow this one around. Okay, and this goes under here. and it starts to build up a layer of braiding here. A couple of loops this way or going through backwards will help you lock down this braiding. Same thing to the front. One thing to be aware of about this braid is that the top has a tendency to drift towards one side or the other depending how you're braiding. I've used this braid on a pair of shearling boots that I had made to cover up the edges between the shearling and the tan leather. Hope you enjoy the demonstration and decide to give this a try.